called a chiropractic journal. And this journal advertises the Prescott Group, and the highest ever as far as money is concerned. But on the front page, David Prescott, remembered as a chiropractic legal advocate, died at 70 years old. Come up here and take a look at this picture. 70 years old. He's a child, but he doesn't look 70. He looks far older. How can people follow anything like this? When there are other places you can go and learn more about yourself. These people don't teach you about yourself. So one thing I did and still do admire about my Professor J. Robinson Brainer, who always told me, whenever you meet someone that knows more than you, learn everything that person has. When you have, then seek somebody else. And when you have learned from him, seek somebody else. But if we're interested in making money only, yeah, by all means, join Prescott. But if you're interested in yourself, if you're interested in health and wealth, not riches, wealth, then you follow someone who is in his ages and still looks young and still has all his faculties. Matter of fact, you will recognize that the faculties are better today than they ever were. If this is what you want, this is what you'll get. So, the old saying, as you sow, you shall reap. What do you want? You want money? This is not the place for it. No one says you shouldn't make money. You will make money, even if you come here. Because you will understand how to serve your people better. And by serving them better, they'll come running to you over and over again. Yes. But if you're in chiropractic only to think about how much money you can make, I think you're barking up the wrong tree, in plain English. So, it's time for me to tell you, and I've told you. Now the greatest builders in the world, with all the people that we know from the past, were the Romans. Now I don't say this because I am from the Romans. I say it because this is what I know. Now remember one thing. They had mathematics that was so simple without zero. No zero. None. And we're using this zero as a misrepresentation Even our odometer should not be put at 0. Should be put at 1. You starting a trip, 1. And as soon as that 1 goes to 2, now you know you have finished your first 1. And you're in your second. Now you follow me? Now you can understand what I'm talking about. 0, ground 0, is the never, never land. Is a place that you create with your mind. And when you get in there, then you remember how you got to this place from Coney Island? First thing you know, you're on 38th Street. That's ground 0. You remember when we went to my brother? Instead of going to the Garden State Park where we found ourselves, which doesn't exist there, yet we found ourselves on the Jersey Turnpike. That's ground 0. That's, what do you call that rabbit? What did he call the rabbit?
Harvey.
Huh?
Harvey.
Harvey, that's it. That's ground 0. He can stop the clock and make you do many things. And when you come back, you're back on where you started. That's ground 0. We are using the 0 as a misrepresentation. There is no 0 in mathematics. It doesn't count. It has no time. Number has a time. 1. Each beat is a time. There is no beat in ground 0. There is no up and no down, no sides, no that way or that way. No. Is it any wonder why we're in a mess? We can't even count right. As a matter of fact, the Hebrews had no 0. It was the Phoenicians that introduced the 0. And that was even before the Roman times, and they didn't even accept it. But where they ever got that mathematics is beyond my comprehension. But look at what they did. They still have roadways. Their aqueducts are still functioning. I was in England, and the Romans built roads there, and I rode on those roads. No bumps, no anything. Of course, they're narrow because this is what they had, narrow carriages. But they were solid. No 0 in their calculation. So we have to think of 0 as a no thing. Yet, and this is the mystery, yet from there we can do anything. We can move mountains. This is what we will be capable of doing. But unless you serve people, you won't have that within you.